Hello everybody, welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video. We have some news for you guys. Now this came out late last night, but I was like, you know what, this time your boy's gonna get some sleep. Because typically I would have uploaded that, but I was like, nah fam. It's like 1:30 a.m. my time, you know, I ain't dealing with it. So we have some news, not much, but honestly expect more news over the course of maybe tonight or the next day. Because Vegeta is about to drop and it's going to be hype, it's going to be crazy. So they're going to be, of course, you know, putting out the card art and the stats and all that stuff, the effects and stuff. And we'll have our normal shtick where we have to go ahead and rely on Google Translate or some friends that can read it. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video and subscribe if you're new, of course, for more content. So that being said, there are some murmurs that a few extra units could Dokkan Awaken, namely Jiren, which I think it's pretty much confirmed that Jiren will get his awakening. But Jiren, we have Android 17 and 18 from the Tournament of Power, alongside potentially the Tournament of Power event free-to-play physical UI Goku. So what we're going to do here is we're going to start off by taking a look at all the events, all the news and stuff like that, and then we'll go ahead and move into those characters and what they could become post Dokkan Awakening as well, if they do get their Dokkan Awaken. So for today's video, let's try to hit a like goal of 1,200 likes for Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. So let's go ahead and get into that. But before we do, really quick, guys. The bad habit of just pressing the button repeatedly. Yes, and in the title, it does mention that this is a iOS/Android game, guys. Yep, it's Chinese. It is a Chinese game. I'm currently on 4 dead multis in a row on the Vegeta Blue banner. Hopefully, your luck turns around, bro. No, Krillin! The stream went down for you guys. If it's not working too well on Twitch, I'm sorry. It looks like it's fine on YouTube, so check it out on YouTube. Looks like Twitch is just going nuts today. Oh, snap. Oof. What is this? This is fire. Oh, snap. That's insane. All right, look at that shook face. So I wanted to show you guys that. So last night I did stream that game. So if you want to check it out, final 20 seconds of this, there would be a little bumper you guys can click on the screen to see some gameplay and learn more about Dragon Ball Strongest Warriors game. It's an official Bandai game, and I talk about everything you need to know in the first couple of minutes of that video. So, trailer out of the way. That's basically a trailer, right? So here's the thing. Right now we have the news for Vegeta right here. Let me go ahead and turn on trusty, handy-dandy Google Translate there. All right, super fierce battle. New stage scheduled for addition. Look at Vegeta. Look at him. Look at him with the kachi rubble in the background. Don't miss it. To the new stage. Frontier of Saiyan that surpasses even the gods. Even them. Following the relevant period in accordance with the notes, new stage added temporarily. You will not be able to play. Please note. All right, preparation period is 4:25, so that's tomorrow. That's actually midnight today, because right now it's literally in like 14 hours. That doesn't mean that it's coming out then, but it's possible that right around that time, we start getting, you know, that data download, and you know, of course, like I said earlier, everything that comes with the data download. So that's interesting. So this is really, really soon. But if you look at the date here on the news, typically whenever the announcement wears out is when the characters drop. So this is, of course, for Golden Week. If you didn't know, Golden Week is basically an event in Japan. And a lot of us did assume so, and it basically is the case. Global essentially got LR Rose and Vegeta Blue, excuse me, for Golden Week. Basically, they're not going to drop anything crazy, you know, today or tomorrow, but basically they did. This one's actually kind of wonky because hopefully it comes out tonight, because I'm gonna be watching the Avengers on Thursday night. So no, never mind. This is before that. Never mind. Cool. We're good. I was hoping I would miss that, but yeah. So that by this time he should be out. Typically that's how this works. So right now it's the 24th. So set your timers. All right, and that's 1 a.m. It is currently 10 a.m. So yeah, just a little under 2 days. All right, so let's check out the Jiren one. The new ultra hard-fought event held prior notice. So if you notice something here, new stage is added, and this one's saying ultra hard event. So basically what's happening here is this event is actually already in the game. It's just this one. They're just adding a stage to this, and I said so in the initial video for the news that the kanji was the same. Like, people were wanting him to be called, you know, SSBE Vegeta, or Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Evolution, or Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. They didn't put that on him. They just called him Super Saiyan Blue Goku. They did the exact same thing way back in the day when they just called him SSB Vegeta. I might have said SSB Goku, but they did the same thing way back in the day when SSB Kaioken Goku came out, and they just called him SSB, or Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan. Same thing. So that being said, he will not be able to be on the same team as the intelligence variant, because that's just how things are. I don't know why they do that. It kind of sucks, because I really like the intelligence Vegeta. He's really good, and if he had a better linking buddy, he'd be a lot better. This is actually pretty ironic to me too. Look at this. Determined to evolve. Well, guess what, buddy? What, like 2 years later, since, I don't know, a little under 3 years later since you initially came out unawakened and stuff, you are finally evolving, because Vegeta does drop with the mechanic to transform. Also, there was some speculation, and this was my fault on the initial news video, that he would be farmable. I sent out a notification. So if you guys don't have the posts enabled in your sub boxes, maybe you don't like it, and that's fair, but a lot of times that's how I interact with you guys. I also use it to promote smaller YouTubers, but that's neither here nor there. But nonetheless, whenever the news came out, like the V-Jump scan, I said that he might be farmable. Turns out that he is not farmable for all we know. It's just, again, regular Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta event and stuff like that. I sent out a notice that day, but keep that in mind. So that's coming. But Jiren is getting a brand new event, of course, which is fitting because he, well, quite simply didn't have an event to begin with. So they will be adding an event in the game for Jiren. But apart from others of the existence to pursue single-mindedly to strength, overlook all of his own in the 11th universe strongest warrior Jiren, stay tuned for the new ultra hard fought event. Event content and held period is subject to change, yada yada. So yes, that one also has the same exact ending date. Finally, last thing, they have a new banner here. Look at that mastered UI, and look at the Jiren. Oh yes, so it is confirmed. 17 and 18 are awakening. Now, that's clearly Tech 17 because it's green kanji. This one's pink or whatever. So STR? I don't think so. I think it's just going to be the Tech one, because why? Anyways, Tournament of Power multiplied by the fate of the strong universes. The remaining time is just after, and the struggle to increase the intensity is defeated. Universe was going to disappear one after another. Really? How Goku, our 7th universe, can survive won a fierce survival. This is interesting, Google Translate. Thank you. Tell me more. It is the wish winner. Fulfill a Super Dragon Ball held period upcoming scheduled. Upcoming new story event. So now, Talon was saying that this is just them adding stages to the pre-existing one, which they've done a couple of times now. Throughout the span of the Tournament of Power, they've went ahead and updated that event like, what, 2 times, 3 times, or something like that. This would be the 3rd time, I believe. So if that is the case, they're just adding more stages onto it, which I don't mind that. I like that they do that. Keeps things simple and concise. Maybe, you could get an extra 2 or 3 stones if they did it otherwise, and that, to some people, may be a really big deal. So it's cool nonetheless, but it looks like they will be adding more medals for 17 and 18. But one thing to point out is that it does not show anything in that little header about Jiren. I don't know why they wouldn't show like a, Jiren Dokkan Awakening from that again, or mastered, or UI Goku, excuse me, going mastered. But one does kind of like get the question, what is this art going to be used for? Hopefully that type of art is used for the, TUR Jiren or his transform mechanic, hopefully. If he has a transform, which I don't know why he wouldn't, because that's the meta we're in. So hopefully. Otherwise, that UI Goku art is looking nice. Like, and it kind of like, I really want just a natural Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku card. The one that doesn't say Omen, just Ultra Instinct Goku. Because that one could be a really good unit for the Realm of Gods team. Because honestly, some people are like, Realm of Gods like the best team in the game. I'm like, bruh, it's really good, but honestly, I just think, like, Potara is better. Because it's like Potara has access to LR Vegito. But, like, at the same time, you don't get to fuse as often on that team because it's nutty, right? It has all the same units that you would basically have on Realm of Gods anyway, except, Physical Vegeto's a thing, who's one of the best TURs in the game, etc., etc. So Realm of Gods, in just to kind of concise this, could be a lot better than it really is. Of course, post-Jiren Awakening, that'll be a really big thing for them. And just a good UI Goku, just natural UI, could be on the team and link really well with Ultra Instinct Omen. And he would also link with the Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku whenever he does get his transform mechanic. So that's one of the things I want to see. So hopefully that comes to pass, because as it stands, whether they drop a new one or they awaken the pre-existing one, you can't really use, the current TUR one that has a transform mechanic alongside the physical one on the same team. So, but just know that it doesn't say anything about them awakening. But for what it does say, we know Jiren's going to awaken. So let me just go over him really quick before I get into what I was going to say. So Universe Survival Saga, obviously this is going to turn to 3 key 150. And STR types get 3 key and 50%. That's the obvious change that they're going to make to his leader skill. Immense damage, greatly lowers defense, is going to sustain. He'll probably bounce to 150 attack and defense up, which is pretty awesome. Medium chance to stun all enemies will probably remain the same. He'll probably also maybe get a dodge mechanic. But really, the real question isn't really how much they're going to change the UR from the TUR. The real question is how much the UR will change from the transformed Transcendent UR card. That's really where the difference is. So that remains to be seen. We'll have to kind of take a look at it. But Jiren, he'll definitely get a lot better. Honestly, I wasn't super high on Jiren right now. I'm just waiting for him to get his Dokkan Awakening, which is, of course, really, really soon. Here's Android 17, the one that presumably will be Dokkan Awakening. He currently offers 2 key. That'll bounce up to 3, I imagine. And 70%, they'll probably just add an attack boost to that. I don't know if they want to give that exact same, old school god leader skill to him, but maybe they will. Supreme damage and 6-turn attack on the Super Electric Strike. I don't know why they would change that. I think that's pretty good. At best, they'd give him immense. It depends if he Dokkan Awakens. Well, no, it doesn't actually. He's going to get that Kefla treatment where he gets rebirth. So, yeah, he might get immense. They've recently been giving it to TURs, so we'll see. They had given it, or to rebirth TURs. They had given it to, maybe a couple. I think there was Kale. Well, she actually had it already, I think. I don't know. I think she already had it as an SSR. But there was that, one of the first rebirths ever, that GOKU, that's just a support unit, so it just didn't make any sense anyway, because he couldn't use it. So anyways, 50%, that'll probably bounce up to 80, plus additional 12% might not change, to be honest, but the passive for the key requirement may change to all colors. Hopefully they do that. That'll make him a lot better, because he's already really good, to be honest. I was going to do a video showcasing him and Android 18 here, but I never got around to it. Also, this guy's available on Global right now. She isn't, so that'll be something that comes later to Global, of course. So this one actually has to use Google Translate. The other one didn't, because I just pulled it up on the Global database. Tech types get 2 key and 50% to HP attack and defense, so that'll probably bounce to, again, they could probably both wind up with 3 key, 70% to all stats or something. Unless they want to give him HP and defense plus 90 and no attack boost. They could do that too. Super extra large supreme damage, and she gets a 6-turn defense raise, whereas he gets a 6-turn attack raise. So that's where the difference is between those two. They're very good buddies, and you can kind of see the art too. They're back to back basically. It's pretty cool. Feelings for her husband and daughter. Attack and defense 50% up, so she gets 50% attack and defense just like him, right at the start of the turn basically. And up in Body Care Ball, a per 1 cause, and get Rainbow Care Ball that changes in Technique Care Ball, 12% attack. So here's what she does. She changes orbs to being green orbs, but she can't really use them. She changes, I believe, blue orbs to green, and every rainbow orb that she gets 12% more attack, which the green orbs are for him. If they're on rotation together, they're for him. She generates orbs for him to use, and he's the more harder hitting unit, the more aggressive unit, because he, of course, gets the 6-turn attack raise. Feel free to correct me on which color she changes to green. It says body. I think body's either physical or AGL. So she's changing one of those types of colors, and she's changing it to green. He gets the green, and then for every rainbow orb that she gets 12% attack. So she's just kind of like your secondary, attack type unit, which is fine, and that'll probably remain the same. Like I just said, for Android 17, she might get 70%. Hopefully they take the rainbow requirement off of her. I don't really care about her changing, the tech orb thing. That's awesome. They can leave that as is, but maybe take off rainbow, because that kind of really, really limits her offense. Because she really, there's only going to be at most 5. She's got that wannabe, wannabe SS3 GOKU mechanic, additional attack per rainbow orb. It doesn't work that well. It's good for GOKU because he has a way higher damage ceiling, but for her, nah. But again, she's not meant to be that, so who knows? So, here she is right here, in fact. Physical orbs. I had it pulled up. So, finally, UI GOKU. So, everybody wants him to awaken. Hopefully he does. There's no word, so this is just conjecture. That would be awesome if he does. He can bounce to being 3 key, 50% all stats for Universe Survival Saga because he was that leader before Jiren became a thing. Supreme damage, I don't mind if they keep it as Supreme. Hopefully it goes to Immense, though. He would be a free-to-play unit, so who knows. Maybe 100% up. 3-key for the Universe Survival Saga is cool, although they already have a lot of the times that 3-key Tournament of Power link. But still, nonetheless, that'd be nice. I mean, they can just kind of keep it as is. I don't know if they would want to add defense. Maybe 50% defense would be cool. 100% attack, 50% defense is honestly pretty lit for a free-to-play unit. That would be insane, to be honest. And the links can relatively stay the same because he already has really good links anyway. So that's it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. On the screen right now, you should see this video. If you would like to click it, it'll be on your left-hand side of your screen. And check out that gameplay. So have an awesome day. Thank you guys for the continued support here on the channel. Make sure we hit that like goal earlier on in the video. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy, and peace out.